I
know I'm gonna have to get one of those tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one to go because I'm
I didn't. Mike cooked the nopales up and some beer and some spices.
Oh damn!
It's fire, dude.
Welcome to HK on the Street. Digging into the cellar edition.
DITC.
Always with the Bakerman and a special guest today in Jared. So today we have a couple years in the cellar.
That shit's old as fuck.
Yeah. He has one from 5 years ago.
Probably at least.
Yeah, about 5 years ago.
Well, how old is that one?
Sante Fomare, a couple years old, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought that one was another old one.
This is their second release. They were supposed to do them every year, and for some reason they didn't follow up after the first year, the one you have.
Okay.
And it took them, I don't know how long. It took them 3 years. I don't know why. That's what I meant. Then they finally released it last year. I happened to be there when they released it. Didn't know they were doing it. And
I think I left this at when you lived at Nom's house. Maybe it might be at Nom's house. No.
No.
I left a bunch of beer over there.
So I've had this. I had the one you have.
Oh, you drank mine? It was at your house, right?
No.
He's like, so we brought this one.
I had my own.
Thanks a lot.
I had a couple of them. The first one was really young.
Yeah.
Right after they released it, way too much smoke. Like it was like eating liquid smoked.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that style.
Ribs. Yeah. And then a couple years later, I had one. I think right about the time we traded.
Yeah.
And that one mellowed out big time. So I don't know about this one. They didn't. The last one they had at the brewery. This one they didn't.
Yeah.
So that's
Sante's like yeast and their like culture that they use the ferments changed over the years too. Seems like.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this is just gonna taste different altogether.
So,
yeah.
Let's see what that.
Oh, and then you got.
Oh, all right.
Damn, I thought it was on HK's show.
Right? Like, pull your own beer here.
Hey, I didn't want to impose, dude.
All right, so let's see what.
Let's check it out.
Cheers, gents.
Cheers.
Cheers. COVID cheers.
COVID cheers.
Right on the nose, it's definitely a lot less smoky than the first that they had, the first release.
Yeah, it's funky up front, and then smoky on the finish, but definitely doesn't overwhelm, which is nice.
I think on the first one, they might have
over.
I mean, it was.
Yeah.
It left smoke in your just it coated your mouth, your palate, everything was just smoke. This is actually nice.
Yeah. Right at first, I just got funk and like citrus, and then the second smell I gave it, I got the smoke. It's nice though,
right? And if they only use smoked malt, like they say over on the description, like that would make sense instead of like them adding in like liquid or any other adjuncts to it.
I believe even the first one wasn't liquid, but they used wood. It was overkill.
They might have smoked. Did they smoke their own the first time?
Yeah.
And did they smoke their own this time, or does it say?
I don't know. I don't know about this one. We probably should have talked about it or looked into it some.
Probably look into it.
Should probably research it a bit,
but,
you should probably look into that.
Our beer was wood aged. Kettles were heated by wood. So
what?
No, that's like saying like it's an ode back to that time.
Okay.
So that's why they brewed this saison with their smoked malts and their house-made microbes.
Okay, see.
Oh.
I'm glad we have Jared here.
He read only part of the sentence.
Right, that was enough for him. I've had enough.
He completely took everything else out of context.
Yeah. So
I did the whole thing, didn't I?
Yeah, I was like,
guys, I did the whole fucking the whole.
Is that a race car might crash?
I wish I'd have caught that whole little, race car mark.
Race car mark.
Race car mark. Hilarious, dude.
Well, at least beforehand, there's whoop whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, he's gonna do
I
it.
think I could have probably prevented that if I was able to get it out. Like, hey man, watch out for the phone. And I went, oh. And then you stopped. So I went, okay, he's seated.
Yeah.
And then boom. It was like your car stalled.
Not only that, I was just like, oh, he's gonna walk in front of it. Then it's just like, oh no, he's
Yeah.
gonna catch the wire
Yeah,
too. Like, it's all coming down.
So that was pretty funny.
I mean, I'll give him some credit. Like, nobody would have expected you to be this high tech. You know, like to have wires and shit.
To have
coming out of
wires,
it?
yeah. I mean, it
I
ain't
would have
like
never
it
expected
ain't
that
like
out of you
they
either.
have these wireless. You know, I mean, what is it? 2020?
I don't even
You
know
know?
anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I guess it does look like we're just hanging out having a beer, but
So overall, what do you think?
Overall, I only gave it a couple sips so far, but I like big citrus note. The funk is actually a little more subdued than I thought when I started tasting it. The smoke plays well. Like, I don't even know how you would describe it to somebody that's not having it, because it would sound weird no matter
Yeah.
how you try to say it. Like maybe like a charred citrus thing
Yeah.
that you might squeeze on something, but like
Yeah,
it's
it's just a-
unique, but it works.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
it's not overly smoked.
It's not meaty either. So sometimes the smoke beers come across as meaty, but it's not. It's really citrusy.
Mike,
yeah, and it just has that right funk on the back
Saison?
end. Even the smoke flavor that it leaves you with, it just like it's not bad. It's like a soft smoke, if that makes
Sir?
sense.
Yep.
say hi to everybody, Mike.
How's it going, everybody?
We'll give some to
Nice.
Mike.
Nice trip. See you next fall.
Right?
Damn, now
You like that?
I kind of feel like that should happen either as it's falling or right after.
I felt like we all knew it was happening,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we kind of just half wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want that to happen. You fucking asshole.
Yeah, man. No, it's definitely not the old one. I'm now interested in the one you have to see what happened to that
Yeah, it's probably hella funky.
one. Yeah.
I'll have to find it.
Find it. Yep.
Right. See if the smoke is more prevalent or if that's died away with age.
Or if I could even find it.
Oh, yeah.
It's in boxes somewhere.
I thought I left it at Nam's house.
Digging in
Huh?
Nom's
So-
I'm actually gonna have to dig in the cellar.
Yeah. Same thing. A ton of citrus. The nose is really funky. I don't get a lot of smoke on the nose. In the back, it kind of leaves that little coatedness of the smoke, but it's not bad. I was actually scared to try it. I was scared I was gonna make a face
Yeah.
on camera and be like, oh, but it was actually nice. It's actually pretty good. Yeah. Also, the same. Wouldn't know what to tell someone. Like, it's good. Try it.
Yeah, it's tasty. I mean, it would go well with like any kind of like meats or cheeses or anything like that. I think that would bring out the smoke
Yeah, I
and the
think
funk.
really that would be good. Dude.
Yeah.
You'd have to really be against smoke altogether in beer. Like, this is even good for people that would just like a saison. I think.
Yeah.
The,
Yep.
It's
Yep.
just different.
Most smoke beers are like fucking.
Yeah.
You could taste it, or they
Yeah.
taste like bacon,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
good too to me. But for
No, well-
most people that don't like the smoke thing, they wouldn't
That's
fuck
what-
with that. But this, I think you can get somebody to drink. If they like sours.
That's the first generation. That's what it was. The first one was like just fucking straight smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke, just yeah. So I'm glad this one they calmed it
Improved
down,
upon,
and
yeah.
man, it's really good. I dig it. I was surprised. I thought I was gonna be again hating it, and
Yeah.
which is why it took me a couple years to open it. 'Cause-
Yeah, when you started
Fuck,
talking about the
years?
first one that you had, I was just like, oh shit, like my expectations for this beer
Yeah.
definitely started to
Yeah.
like trend on the downward, but
I actually I had initially grabbed another tin beer, Altbra, and I seen this one in the back. I said, oh, let's get rid of that, because I'm not going to share it with anyone
Right.
else. So I grabbed that.
You can't, and then you can't dig in the cellar with a brand new beer. That's
Nope.
just
Yeah.
the fucking beer tasting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So
Cheated last time.
dang.
What are you gonna do?
I mean,
He
it's
slipped one by, alright.
He left it in his fridge a week and fucking dug in his cellar, pulled it out.
it was in somebody else's fridge for a week.
That's
so
true.
now it's 2 weeks. So
There you
it's,
go.
you know,
All right, so double fridge aged.
double fridge aged.
All right.
You know,
Fuck.
you know. So
What's Vanessa's?
so yes, I dig it. I surprised by it. Like I said, I was kind of scared of it because I really didn't like the first one. That one, this one's nice. I dig it.
Yeah, no, it's enjoyable. I definitely dig it. Yeah, and that's probably the one thing. It's like with Sante, they come out always with some like solid heaters. Every now and then, you'll get like a miss, but it's nice to know that even with just like a smoked beer, like even with like last generations that they've had where it's been overwhelmingly smoked, like you think that they take that into account and they just potentially get better and better each batch. So it's always nice just to see that they're not just holding out to keep it a smoked beer for a smoked beer's sake.
Yeah. No, this dude. You ever get if he ever finds it,
Oh yeah.
share it with him so he could. Yeah.
I'll think about it. This might not be for people that don't like smoked beers. Actually, it kind of
one?
reminds me of like a really mellow Scotch,
This one.
like a really, really, really mellow peated Scotch.
Peated, yeah. Oh no, yeah. Again, the smoke on this is really mellow compared to the last
Because
one.
it does. I mean, it
But
lingers
it's mellow,
like,
but
Yeah.
it works. I mean that in the way that it really works. You can still taste the Scotch,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
malt, and the smoke work well together. And this one, the citrus and the smoke work well
They do.
together, you know?
like
No, I
it's like a bright smoke, if that makes like
Yeah.
it just brightens the flavor of it. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't make it as like danky or heavy as if it would be in like a stout or anything like that. It's
Right.
definitely, I don't know, like the funk, the citrus, and the smoke. It actually goes
Yeah.
together. It's just
The
it's
smoke
pretty
lingers a
good
little
beer.
bit in the back, but it's not bad. It's not.
Right.
Initially you get nothing but funk, and then you have the sip, and it's just orange or citrus
Yeah.
with a tiny bit of smoke. It's nice. I dig it. So that was digging into the cellar. Santia Dare's Barrel Aged Fumari edition. Thank you for tuning in.
Cheers.